Hello everyone. Today I'm doing pick a card readings. Basically select which pile you feel resonates with you the most right now, and then skip ahead to the video of whichever pile you picked, and I will open up the pack and give you your reading for today. This is, it doesn't matter what day you're viewing this video. It can be right when it comes out, it can be a week from now, it can be whenever. Just pick whichever pile you feel really drawn to, and let's get into it. So if you chose pile number 1 with this Cubone and this amethyst cluster, this is your reading. And we have this pack with the Zoroark on it. Let's see, there should be a... Yep, there we go. I'm really bad at opening packs, I'm so sorry. We have a Chimeco? Or Chimeco? I don't know. Hisuian Growlithe. Registeel. Hisuian Decidueye. Wailord. And I don't remember what this is called in English. It's a pump. I remember what it does, but so this is an interesting spread here. See, these two cards are really laid back, and then yeah, it looks like right now is really calmer times, and I think you should really cherish those sorts of moments. These two are really in their element right now. They don't have a care in the world. See? And another interesting thing about these is they're both in environments that other people might find, you know, not very fun to be in, like being in a lot of wind or in a really, you know, hot place with volcanoes. But they're right where they need to be, right? So if you feel like people might be judging you because of how you live your life, but you are still completely comfortable with your life right now, this is your sign that that's just where you need to be. This sad little Cubone. But right after that, we've got this Registeel and this Hisuian Decidueye. And these are also kind of interesting. This is about... They're both really active cards. They're about getting, you know, kicking really into gear. And there's going to be some challenges ahead pretty soon for you, and you're gonna have to step up or step down. Like, sorry to be blunt about it, but see, this is such like a victorious card though. Like, if you know, put the pedal to the metal and you power through it, it's gonna be smooth sailing from there, right? Like, look at how happy and accomplished he looks. So ultimately, this is pretty good. It just might be a little bit of work, but, you know, pay off. Yeah. And then after that, there's still probably going to be a bit more busy work. But it's not going to be anything in comparison to the other hard work that you put in. And laying this solid foundation is going to pave the way for making this way more easier, is what the Wailord combined with this card is telling me. So yeah, guess it's really time to put your back into it, but like I said, this hard work is going to pay off. And you also need to remember that you are right where you need to be right now. it might be uncomfortable to have these challenges, but they're necessary for your growth and to help get what you want later down the line. Alright. Well, pile number 1, I hope that was helpful. If this does not resonate with you, you're free to ignore it. Alright, pile number 2, if you picked this Axew with the food and this lovely piece of jasper here, this is your reading for today. We've got this booster pack with Giratina on it. Alright. Oh, right off the bat, we got Medicham, Minccino. Another Medicham, but this time the Psychic type. Dragalge. And Lapras. Alright, this is a... Huh. See, having 2 Medichams in a row is very interesting. If you're the type of person who loves meditating or loves Tai Chi or like yoga or something, I think this is the time to really tap into that. And this card is like, you know, it's Minccino, it loves cleaning. I think this is mostly about, now is a really good time to help, like, or to start, like, reevaluating your values and how you spend your free time in order to kind of, like, you know, clean up your life a little. But, like, look at this guy. He's so confident, right? But these 2 cards together, if there's a lot dwelling deep beneath the surface of your emotional state, that is also something to address here. Like, especially, you know, Psychic type, Dark type. Those are, like, very mental cards, right? Or mental types, right? I think addressing, it's almost like you're avoiding something, right? But you gotta avoid, you gotta, like, stop avoiding it. You have to, like, look at it and address it in order to find, like, that inner peace and help sort things around. But, yeah. But once you do that, it should be, like, I mean, look at these cards. It should be fine. It's just, you know, you gotta rip off the Band-Aid a little. That's really all I can glean from this. Is it's a lot of, like, emotional and mental stuff that you have to put your energy towards right now. But, thank you, Pile 2, for watching. I hope that helped somewhat. Alright, pile number 3, if you picked this Kirlia with this optical calcite, this is your reading. So here's the Kirlia. I'm dancing. And we've got this pack with a Lugia on it. Okay. Ooh, so we've got Beldum, Oddish, Lilligant, Hisuian Lilligant specifically, Electivire, and Lairon. Wow. So Beldum and Oddish. See, Beldum is a cute little thing, but it can really only use, like, Takedown mostly, which, unfortunately, is a move that also hurts yourself. Right? And Oddish is also cute, but it doesn't really have a lot going on yet. It hasn't evolved. And to be honest, it's kind of an overlooked Pokemon sometimes. Grass poison typing is pretty common. Um, if you feel like you're kind of stuck in mundane, everyday, busy work and to the point where it's like starting to grate on your mental state, now is a really good time to let loose. Especially if you've been thinking about doing something more physically active, such as dancing or even just walking around town or outside, taking a. Like, it doesn't have to be big, right? But this is suggesting that you start to break up the mundane a little. It's time for something a little bit new, a little refreshing. Maybe even being a little indulgent. The word spa day comes to mind, but you don't really have to shell out. Just like, you know, get a nice little smoothie or something, chill out. Yeah. Yeah, you've been working hard, haven't you? This is really taxing. I genuinely think that this is saying to have a nice day to yourself. You deserve it, If you've been working that hard. And Laron, well, he's caught in a middle stage, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like this Laron is completely happy being in this little cave, right? He's got all the little rocks he could probably ever want to eat. Yeah, I think this is about taking a step towards something new, but also reminding yourself that you should enjoy the little things in between all that work. You know? So, yeah. Take it easy, pile number 3. Hope you enjoyed the reading. And that's all for today.